Hi, today we're going to talk about when your stepchild disobeys you. Basically, you have no authority and they seem to feel as though they can do what they want and pay you no respect. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and I'll let you know every time I post. Today we're going to be talking about what happens if your stepchild just doesn't respect your authority, tends to disobey you, can ignore you. In fact, you can often think that your problem is with the child and not with your partner. But actually, your dispute is not with the child, but with your partner. And it's your partner who is allowing your stepchild to not respond to you. This is a tricky one. So what can you do about it? My recommendation is that you start by, first of all, making a list. Make a list of all the things that are going wrong. But also at the same time, make a list of the good things. You know, the things that did go well, the exceptions, the times when you normally do have a good time with the child and their parent, so that you have something to counterbalance the negative list. Then, when you've got your list, now is the time to think about having a meeting with the parent of the child, your partner, to see if you can't align your parenting styles so that you can back each other up when things go wrong. Because ideally, a child needs a co-parenting arrangement where they can't get away with one thing with one parent, but can with the other. It's much better for the child if you can work together and have a unified front when dealing with what needs to happen and not. Then, plan this meeting at a time when the child is not around and you have a bit of spare time together. You don't need huge amounts, but you need enough time, uninterrupted time, when you can talk about it away from when it's actually happening and when you can think objectively about what it is you do want as an outcome. Things can become much easier and you can become together in a way that you can both want the same things. And go through and decide that what will be the consequence for one type of behaviour and sort out the different levels. I would suggest, and I really suggest, that you only use very small consequences and very small rewards. Receiving a consequence or a reward as a child is a huge thing. You know, even quite a small consequence is just a kind of, you've not done the right thing and we don't approve. Versus something that's huge, like taking away their phone for a week or something. Once you can agree on ways to discipline the child, then see if you can't back each other up and then talk about it afterwards. Even if it's been a success, talk about it. Say, was that okay? Could we have done it better? What should we do next time? Are you okay with all of that? Or is there anything we want to change? And then keep talking and keep being able to back each other up. Now, when the parent doesn't agree with the step-parent about behaviour and what should be punished and not, then the step-parent is very much unable to take it forward, because when they try, the child will split you and defer to their real parent and say, do I have to do this? I don't agree with you. and the other parent won't back you up. So the best thing is to leave those kinds of areas to one side. The step-parent can carry on thinking about it, giving examples of what it meant when they were allowed to get away with something or do something in a particular way. And you and the parent can keep talking about this as an ongoing conversation. But ultimately, your authority comes from the parent, and therefore as a step-parent, you do not have the authority to deal with the child when you're talking about something that you know the parent will not back you up on. It can be frustrating as a step-parent to not be able to take a hand in the child's discipline in your own right. But in a way, it's much better to work in a unified way, bringing the family together, because it'll pay dividends in other ways as well. I run workshops, we run sessions, an email response service, write booklets. Links to social media can be found in the description box below.